How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. In today's episode, we are going to be doing something I haven't really done in a while, and that's going to be a video explaining how you guys can make 50 to 100k using these sniping filters. I'm going to go over a few of them throughout that I've been using kind of throughout team of the season, some that are going to do very well right now, and it should be pretty good. We'll start with the first guy right now, and that will be Quincy Kross here. Promes has obviously risen up because he is in the team of the season, which means his gold card is going out of pack. So as you can see, obviously he's about 4.2k. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start to kind of go about, I like to go like 500 coins under whatever the price is, just to eliminate any tax. And you're going to basically just snipe like this until some pop up. Hopefully we can find one quickly right here. With Promes, obviously, he's not in packs, which means his gold card is not going to get listed up as much. But basically what we can do is we can look to snipe these out-of-pack gold cards who are really risen up in price, because when people go up to their club and they see, Quincy Promes or something, they see 82 rated and they don't realize that he's actually 4k. They're probably going to, list him up for much lower than he's actually worth. And then you're able to obviously buy them for cheap, sell them for more. It's going to be a little harder to go with these out-of-pack golds because they're not coming in packs and then getting listed up automatically. People have to manually go into their club and sell them from there. So the next up, I'm going to do another guy that I like who's out of packs, and that's going to be Paulinho. He's 84 rated now, and I believe he is about 6 or 7k on Xbox, I believe. 7k. About 7k, as you can see here. So what I would do is I would set my filter to like 6.5k, and we start sniping down from here. Similar to Promes, like I said, he's probably not going to pop up as often, but he'll still pop up. He just won't be as often because, he is out of packs. However, there are a few guys that I do like that are in packs. One of them being this man right here, hold on, let me type his name in. Here he is. He is one that is for some reason very high up. I believe he's out of packs too, now that I really think about it, because he did get a man of the match card, I believe. But look at this, 82 rated, 5.5k. So set his filter down to 5k, and what we're going to quickly do is keep sniping him like this. If you guys are enjoying this video and you guys do want more sniping filters and ways to make coins, make sure you guys drop a like on the video and also subscribe so you get notified when I upload new videos, helping you guys make lots of coins. So a quick tip I do want to actually talk about while doing a sniping method. A lot of people used to snipe the old way where you'd press B included. Literally all you have to do is press Y or triangle on PlayStation, left stick down, Y triangle, A, and you could just keep doing this. A lot of people sometimes use the B where they do the extra step to snipe. There's no need to do that in this FIFA. It works pretty effectively how it is. As you guys know, obviously, like I said, out-of-pack cards, they're going to be a little harder to find and pop up. I'm also sniping kind of late at night, so the market isn't as alive. If you guys do this during a prime time, you'll make a lot of coins. One guy I really like, and he's still super effective, is Areola here. When I started over and I had to, build up my coins, Areola was a card I really liked because his card is pretty, I wouldn't say inflated, but he is up in price because he is a solid goalkeeper. He's about 3k, we'll say. Yeah, about 3k. He's in packs, so what I like to do is I like to set this filter to about 2.6 and just snipe away. You would be surprised at how many do pop up during a prime time during the day. He's easily one of my favorite filters, and at 82 rated, people just don't know that he's worth that much. They see an 82 rated and they think, similar to the 83s, that these cards aren't really worth anything, so they sell them for much cheaper. And obviously, that's not true. You could sell them for whatever their cost may be. Areola is one that also, fluctuates a lot during the week. He is a card that is used a lot. A lot of people see his goalkeeper card as meta and like to put him in their squads during the weekend. As you can see, we found one for 2.5k. Unfortunately, we lost it. It would have only been a 200-300 coin profit, but they do add up pretty quickly. And if you snipe the right way and you snipe the right cards, you can find some big deals. Next up, we can take a look at a guy I like to do, and that's Nacho Fernandez too. Nacho Fernandez, similar to Areola, He's a card that is kind of common, but he's inflated up due to, you know, league, nation links and stuff. So again, 2.5k it seems is about his price. So we set the filter up here. We can just keep looking to snipe. If you guys haven't checked out this video that I made a little while ago, I'll link it up in the top right. But basically what we do is to determine our own sniping filters. So we look at requirements for SBCs. Those always, you know, tend to go very well. I do highly recommend you guys give it a watch after this video because it explains a very, very good way for you guys to kind of, you know, determine your own filters and not have someone tell you them. So a few other cards that I like, I'm going to quickly go over them. I'm not going to bother sniping because just not a lot's popping up here on Xbox. Jonathan Tah, he's one that I really like. Reason being is he is quite inflated. You know, we saw a 4K bid on that card here. Take a look right now. Nothing for 4K on the market. 83 rated card. Not a lot of people really find him in the game. Honestly, I can't remember a time I've ever packed this guy. But a very solid sniping filter. I'm sure you guys can find some huge undercuts on this card because obviously 83 rated at 4K is pretty high up. Similar to some other Bundesliga ones, Goretzka, Boateng, those guys tend to always do well. Moving into some of the, I guess, Premier League ones I like, Otamendi and John Stones, they both seem to inflate quite a bit during this time, especially when 83s are required for those team this season SBCs. As you guys can see, John Stones is actually still inflated to like, what is he up to? 5K now on Xbox, so pretty high up. This filter obviously set to 4.5 and snipe away. This one is, I like this one a lot because John Stones is in packs, very high priced, and you'll find, you know, you'll see a lot of undercuts on these cards. Reason being is people just don't know that they're worth this much. Otamendi's another one. I don't think Otamendi is as expensive as John Stones is right now, but nonetheless, I mean, this one will still work very, very well. Popping up obviously during a prime time day, you'll probably see them come up quite a lot. And if you just get these higher guys and maybe you get lucky, you snipe a few for like 1 or 2K, you're making, you know, a decent profit on these cards. Quickly we'll check Otamendi and then we'll move to a few other ones that I do like in a different league. Otamendi looks like he's actually up a little bit above 4K. 3.7 we'll try. Yep, there's a few for so 3.5, 3.3 we see two up here for. Those ones are a little bit low. Taking a look at 3.9, so he's about 3.8, 3.9 on Xbox. So I'd set my filter to like 3.4 or something, and you know, snipe from this way. Just doing what I said, and you'll be able to find, you know, a few cards popping up. Next up, we can actually look at gold rare cards. Gold rare cards are starting to inflate a lot. For example, players in Ligue 1, which is coming up very soon. People are already starting to invest in these cards. As you can see, this card's about 1.8, 1.5 or whatever it is. Let's see, 1.5. Yeah, so about 1.5, a little bit less. Because he's 78 rated, let's say, people are going to think this card goes for discard. As you can see, a 1K right here, we'll just take him because why not? I can easily sell this card for 1.5 and we have easy profit. But as you can see, people look at these cards and they think, you know, these cards aren't worth anything. They don't care. There are a lot more casual players than people tend to think. Same thing with Serie A rare golds. We know they're going up because we got Serie A, you know, upgrade packs. So we'll take a look at that. But just look to get these cards. I'm going to make easily, this is probably a little underlisted. I probably could get 1.6, 1.7 out of this card. But that's okay, I'll move on. So similar to that, we can go get lasagna. I know lasagna's up a little bit more because, you know, obviously the upgrade packs are out. Looks like he's about 1.8. Maybe a little bit less because there's not as much demand for Serie A. But same thing goes for here. I'll set it at 1.2, and I'm sure we could probably find one popping up fairly soon because he is in packs. And people are looking at this card and going, you know, this card is not worth anything. I'll just list him up for low. And, you know, with our luck, we'll see him rise up. This does help when we get a more in-demand upgrade pack. I mean, people aren't really too interested in the Serie A upgrades. Personally, I don't really think it's worth it either. But for like Ligue 1, I'm sure we're going to see these cards be super, super snipeable. And I'll probably make another video on those Ligue 1, you know, guys we could snipe too. But again, gold rares are really good. Just, you got to look for them, obviously, and set your your target price a little bit under so you can avoid tax and still make a profit. And obviously you have your occasional gems. What I like to do is go to the market tab on Footbin, go to index 82, and you can actually see which 82s are on the rise. One guy that I know is definitely on the rise and who is a very interesting card is Corluka here. For some reason his card always inflates, and he's a non-rare gold, and he's a super, card. He's a card that pops up quite a bit. As you can see, 4.2 is about his price. You can easily make a pretty easy profit on this card. The only thing when you see some of these cards up in price, you do have to underlist when selling these cards, because why would anyone buy this card? There's no demand for it. So you do have to keep in mind that the only people that are going to be, looking at these cards are people trying to snipe. So you do have to underlist on some of these cards, depending on the demand. But if we do get like, a Serie A rare gold for cheap, you can list at a normal price because obviously there'll be a demand. They'll probably get bought or whatever the case may be. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it. It does help the video out a lot. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite sniping filters to use, and if you have any of your own, drop them down below. It'd be cool to share that stuff. If you guys do want more FIFA 20 content, make sure you guys drop a sub on the channel. We are grinding out FIFA 20 Team of the Season content for the remainder of Team of the Season 2, so don't miss out on that. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.